I'm going to be making some cookies this afternoon. I'm actually going to be using a mix. It's pumpkin spice cookie mix, and I'm so grateful to have this. After Christmas, after New Year's last year, I went to a grocery outlet, and they had all sorts of cookie mixes and holiday cake mixes, all at a really reduced prices. I believe that this was 4 for $1, so I got 4 of them. And this year, this holiday season, seeing how high flour and sugar prices have gone, I am so grateful to have these. They're just ready to go. Not only are they great for time management, but also for managing the budget. And, you know, after the season, you know, start looking for these. They're great. And also don't forget to look in the freezer section. Last year after the holidays, I was able to get three tubes of chocolate chip cookies rolled, and you just had to cut them and bake them, and then like a bag of sugar cookie already cut out. And the sugar cookies were really big, but I was able to cut those into 4s. And I had some late treat bags I needed to give out, and no worries, everything was right there in the freezer. Today I was at grocery outlet. I also saw they had cinnamon rolls for 99 cents, and I think next time I'm there I'm going to get some and make some and bring them up to my neighbors. So sometimes it's good to cook from scratch. That's the cheaper alternative. This year, this economy, not so much. So let's get started. So I'm going to be making everything in my mixer. In addition to the mix here, I'm also going to need a 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 cup of butter, margarine. I had some butter, and there it is, 1 egg. So I'm going to dump these all into the bowl here, then put it in the mixer. Well, this mix smells pretty good. It's kind of an interesting orange color. I don't know if you can see that, like a goldenrod color. We'll see what it turns out like when it's done. So I'm going to throw that in first. I always like to do my dry ingredients first, then the egg, then the water, then the butter, then straight to the mixer. Let's get this out. All these ingredients are room temperature. They wanted the butter to be softened, not melted, but just softened. So I took stuff out this morning, and not that it's that warm here in the kitchen, but just kind of got it closer to room temperature here. So there we are. I'm going to put these in the mixer, and we'll see what comes up. And here we go. If you're doing these in a regular oven, I think it says 375 for regular cookie sheet, 350 for a nonstick cookie sheet. I'm doing these right now on my New Wave infrared countertop oven because that's all I have. So I've put a piece of parchment paper down, and I'm just going to get a spoon and arrange these around the top here. I have no idea how much they're going to spread, so I'm going to use a teaspoon. Let's see what happens. I tried the batter, and it was good. I had to do it, had to take one for the team. Sticky though. Where's one? I'm going to do them around the edge because this little oven has like a convection action, and it blows everything, and then whatever it blows up doesn't get cooked. So if I put it around the edge, it'll keep the parchment paper in place. So I'm going to go around and continue doing this, and I will be right back. Well, here's what I came up with. I still have quite a bit of batter left. Let me show you. I don't worry about this. What I do is put the rest of the batter in the refrigerator or freezer. I can't possibly eat all these cookies at once, so I just sort of bake them as I go, or if I know someone's coming. So I'm going to do 2 things here. I'm going to flatten these a little bit with a fork, and then I'm going to put turbinado sugar on there, if it lets me flatten it. Do a little pulling. Maybe I won't flatten them with a fork. All's well that ends well. They all flattened pretty good. Here it is. This stuff is great. It just adds a nice little sugary topping and a little sparkle when it's baked. I'm going to do that and then stick them in and see what happens. I think they'll be good. Well, 10 minutes in and pretty darn good. If you're doing a regular, in a regular oven, they say 7 to 9 minutes for these smaller teaspoon sizes and 9 to 11 for the larger tablespoon sizes. I let these cool for a few minutes and took a bite, and they are absolutely yummy. I see that on the package you can add icing to that. You know, you could. I'm not gonna. I'm happy enough with the little bit of turbinado on top, sugar on top. And the cookies have a very, very nice pumpkin spice flavor and a nice color too. I was a little worried when they were so goldenrod in the package. So again, I'm going to tell you, if there's any way you can get mixes either this year or after season next year for 2023's baking, I highly suggest doing it. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than what we're seeing in raw ingredients nowadays. Thank you so much for watching.